Hey fam, I hope you're all doing well. So welcome to another book review session with Geraldine. I hope your week has been going well. So the last time on our book review session, we reviewed chapter 2 of The Light We Carry by Michelle Obama. And yes, so we are in chapter 3 of this book. And yes, so I told you all that throughout the month of October, we'll be reviewing this book. So let's dive into chapter 3. So chapter 3 is talking about the importance of kindness. Now, this is something that a lot of people underestimate the effect or how far kindness can go in improving our self-esteem, improving our confidence, overcoming insecurities. This is especially important, helpful for a lot of us that grew up with insecurities as children, especially insecurities about our body, about, the things that we can do, the things that we can achieve with our lives, insecurities about who we are, finding our purpose in life. So yes, in this chapter, Michelle Obama makes reference to a husband of one of our friends, of how he starts his day with kindness. So this is actually very important. In the morning, he just wakes up, looks at himself in mirror, just say, "Hey, buddy," like he's saying hello to an old classmate or greeting an old friend. A lot of people might look at this as foolishness, you know, something silly, like why will you be talking to yourself in the mirror? Why will you be saying hi to yourself in the mirror? But we don't know how far this can go. We live in a world that is full of criticism. It could be people judging you, or why does she have this bulging tummy? Why is the shape of his head like this? Why is he so tall? Why is he so short? um why is this person sit like this? A lot of comments that we've been hearing over and over the years, over time, that have sunk in deep into our consciousness. And over the while, we tend to not just internalize this, but we tend to look at ourselves from this perspective. So, like Ron in this chapter, it's important to start our day with kindness. It doesn't mean that you have to stand in front of the mirror and say a lot of positive affirmations, or just a simple hello, "You're going to have a great day. Hello, Geraldine, I love you." Something simple as that. So this does not take away the fact that, oh, maybe we might end up having a stressful day, or the day might be challenging. It could be, but starting your day with that kindness will carry through out the day. So I just want to read a paragraph from this chapter. And I hope you'll have gotten your book. So please do well to get the book. Okay, this chapter, the paragraph, here it goes. For a lot of people, especially those who are not men, the mirror can be a scary place. Many of us find it tough to approach with any sort of ease, especially first thing in the morning. We can be reflexively harsh in our self appraisal. We have often absorbed negative comments about our looks, messages that feel us feeling objectified, unworthy, or unseen. Hmm. Women are also constantly held to higher standards when it comes to grooming and style, requiring more elaborate, more expensive, and more time consuming preparation before feeling comfortable heading to work or even just stepping out in a new day. I personally have plenty of mornings where I flip on the bathroom light, take one look, and desperately want to flip it off again. Face to face with myself, I'll impulsively starting on cataloging my flaws, seeing only what's dry and puffy, recognizing only the parts of me that could and should be better. Hmm. In assessing myself, I instantly alienate myself. I start my day divided. One part of me a critic, the other a clown. One of us bites, the other hurts. The feeling is decidedly bad. It's hard to shake off. So what she's talking about in this paragraph is how, you know, as a lady, you wake up and just look at yourself in the mirror. The first thing you might say is, oh, not how beautiful your face is, or how the shape of your jaws are clearly defined. You don't look at all those things. Instead, you might want to focus on the blemishes that you have. Oh, why am I having white heads? Why am I having black heads? Why am I having pimples? I'm starting to have wrinkles. I'm starting to this, to that. Why are my eyebrows like this? No, you look at all those things. It's easy, so easy, trust me, to look at all those things. I remember growing up in secondary school, I used to stand in front of the mirror and I would literally hate myself. I hated my body growing up. I'll look at my stomach so big, start crying, feeling sorry for myself. So those things kept going on and on. But I just learned over the years to be kind to myself. People out there might not be kind to you, but you owe it to yourself to be kind to yourself. Be kind to your body. It doesn't mean that you should be complacent or not seek out to improve yourself. But this is the body that we have. This is one body that we've got that will carry us throughout the rest of our life. So while we're seeking to, oh, I want to have a flatter tummy, I want to do this, but we should also appreciate what we have and seek for improvement. We live in a world that is full of a facade where people are constantly being defined by beauty standards, especially for women. If you don't have a big butt, if you don't have a pointed nose, if you don't have this, if you don't have that, you're not termed as beautiful. So we internalize all those things, and we want to most times strive to meet up with those society standards. So while that is, it doesn't define you as a person. What defines you is how you see yourself. So see, it's important for us going forward to be kind to ourselves. So I want you to, going forward, to be kind to yourself. So validate yourself, validate your own experience based on not what people are saying about you, not about the critique about your body. Validate yourself on how you see yourself, on the light that you carry. So let that light shine forth, let it come forth, let it break through. And I hope you carry these words into this new week. I hope you start validating your own existence based on your own terms. I hope you are kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. It's easier to see other people and admire them. Oh, I wish I was this person. It's easier to tell someone, I love your looks, I love your body, I love your hair. But then when it comes to your own self, you constantly criticize yourself even more harshly. And the damage it does, it's not just to our body, it's to our brains, it's to our mind. Sometimes we end up being caught in a spiraling web of thoughts, spiraling web of emotions. We go on and on in our minds. We even think people are thinking about us, people are looking at us, but that might not be the case. So please, please, please take this week to show yourself love. So not just this week. Promise me every day from now onwards, be kind to yourself. Let it sink in. Be kind to yourself. I'm also learning. So on this journey together, the journey of life. So on this journey, I want us to learn going forward to be kind to ourselves. And please get this book, because we'll be reviewing it throughout the month of October. We still have some chapters to go. So let me know if this resonates with you. You can leave your thoughts in comment section. If you want us to review another book after this, which we will be doing, let me know the book you want us to review, and I hope to see you some other time. Cheers, stay blessed, have a blissful weekend. Bye.